Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, 17-year-old St. Catherine girl gone missing. 17-year-old Alika Booth of a Windsor Heights St. Catherine address has been missing since Monday, July 15, 2024. She is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 157 centimeters or 5 feet 2 inches tall. Reports from the Central Village Police are that she was last seen at home about 10 a.m. Her mode of dress at the time she went missing is unknown. All efforts to contact her have proven futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Alika Booth is asked to contact the Central Village Police at 876-984-2644, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. St. Elizabeth shop operator robbed of generator and the vehicle burned. The St. Elizabeth police are continuing their investigations into the theft of a generator and arson in burnt ground on Wednesday morning. The generator was stolen from a shop by 4 men, one armed with a gun. The men also set on fire a stolen vehicle used to transport the generator. The area is among several communities in the parish still without electricity following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. It is reported that about 3 a.m., a shop owner and his spouse were in the process of freezing chickens with the help of the generator. The robbers reportedly physically assaulted the shop operator before loading the generator into the operator's car and driving away. The charred vehicle was later found in the community of Southampton, 6 miles away. The shop operator, who is also a roofing contractor, says he has also lost all his tools of trade, valued at millions of dollars. Curfew imposed in sections of Green Island, Hanover. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of Green Island, Hanover. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Thursday, July 18, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Saturday, July 20. The boundaries of the curfew are north at Orange Bay Square along the highway to the small bridge beside Lobster Smokehouse, east along an imaginary line from the small bridge beside Lobster Smokehouse to Marchtown Square, south from Marchtown Square along an imaginary line through Dam Road District to the entrance of Dam Road, west from the entrance to Dam Road District along the main road to Orange Bay Square. During the hours of the curfew, individuals within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Work on new Troy Bridge to start next week. The long-awaited work to replace the collapsed Troy Bridge connecting northwest Manchester and southern Trelawney is expected to commence next week. The announcement was made in a statement by the National Works Agency on Thursday. Since the Troy Bridge collapsed in August 2021, school children and other residents have been using makeshift methods, including a fallen tree and a zip line comprising a rope and a bucket, to cross the river. The risky makeshift footbridge connects the residents in the neighboring communities of Cowick Park in northwestern Manchester to Troy in southern Trelawney. Since the bridge collapsed, residents have had to use a 15-mile alternative commute for safety. Minister without a portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Robert Morgan, says that a cabinet, having signed off on the $231 million contract, the work is to begin. He says that the National Works Agency recently received the contractor's bond and insurance, and this has paved the way for the commencement of the works, the statement from the NWA read in part. The project is expected to last for 12 months and will see the demolition of the older structure, the erection of a new triple-cell box culvert on piles, as well as river training activities. A temporary detour is also to be constructed in order to facilitate the many pedestrians who now seek to cross Hector's River. These pedestrians include students from the nearby Troy High School. Construction worker charged with killing man during dispute in St. Elizabeth. A construction worker who allegedly chopped a man and killed him during an argument in Northampton, St. Elizabeth on Wednesday, July 10, has been charged. He has been identified as 41-year-old Keemon Brooks of Northampton in the parish. He is accused of killing 40-year-old Damian Wright, also a construction worker from the same St. Elizabeth community. Reports from the Black River Police are that about 11:30 p.m., Wright was allegedly throwing stones at Brooks' house. The two men had an altercation which escalated, resulting in Brooks using a machete to chop Wright. Wright was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Brooks was charged on Wednesday, July 17, following a question and answer session. A court date is being finalized for the accused. Farmer believes Manchester being overlooked in agri-relief efforts. Amid her roadwork efforts post-Hurricane Beryl, Sharon Honeygun took a moment to scroll through her phone on Wednesday, visibly saddened by images of her 7 deceased goats. 2 weeks after the Category 4 hurricane, she has embarked on a path to recovery, starting with her participation in a crash program to make ends meet. The Manchester native said Beryl devastated her farm when it passed the island on July 3. "It's a big setback, yes, but me have to still go on. 70-odd hill of yam destroyed, plus sweet pepper and gungo." Honeygun, the sole female among the crew clearing heavy vegetation along the roadway that connects Pusey Hill and the Crosskeys in the central Jamaica parish. A registered farmer with the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, Honeygun, who is from Kokowak district, believes that Manchester farmers are being left in St. Elizabeth's shadow in the post-hurricane relief efforts. "Everybody a talk about St. Elizabeth a bread basket. Skeleton and time can't feed people. And Manchester plant food. So me want to know why Uno say St. Elizabeth a bread basket," she charged, adding that there was too much focus on St. Elizabeth. Honeygun tallied her livestock losses at nearly $100,000. "A breeze killed them, it looked like," she said of the 7 dead goats, which included 2 rams. She told the news that she was eagerly awaiting assistance, noting that she did not receive any after the last storm. "I sent the pictures to Mr. Alvarenga, so let's see," she said, referring to Giovanni Alvarenga, the RADA extension officer for the Crosskeys area in Manchester. "The last storm passed, my ground did mash up, and I not hear nothing from RADA. So me tell him say nobody make it happen like the last time," Honeygun said. In the House of Representatives on Tuesday, Agriculture Minister Floyd Green said the estimated losses in the local agriculture sector post-Hurricane Beryl have surged to $4.73 billion, with more than 48,000 farmers affected. In the days immediately following the hurricane, he had put the preliminary tally at $1 billion. Green said on Tuesday that more than 323,000 animals were lost in the storm, including small ruminants, poultry, and cattle. The Agriculture Minister, who is the Member of Parliament for St. Elizabeth Southwestern, said the government will provide $700 million to aid the recovery efforts, noting that the nation's farmers have suffered a devastating blow. Honeygun said that South Manchester also has other issues affecting their livelihoods, as they have had no potable water in her area for decades. "There's no running water. None of their own here so far more than 40 years in Grovetown Division, South Manchester," she told the news. "We need road and water," she added. "The lights soon come back." Honeygun said that since the passage of Beryl, she has to go to Mandeville, 12 miles from her home in Kokowak, whenever she wants to make a call. "Can you imagine, for the last 2 weeks, my phone don't ring at my home. I have to go to Mandeville. All my daughter meet in accident. And when me on my way I go to Mandeville and get the call me realize," she said, adding that her daughter is now recovering in hospital. The farmer noted, however, that citizens are partly to be blamed for the slow return of telephone services because of the theft of copper wires. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.